we were driving down the street and we saw this cute little bunny.
I just found a bunny rabbit crossing the street. It's in the box. Okay, we're trying to get it safely. We just found a bunny rabbit. Ah!
Well, it turns out my nieces were right, and they said the bunny looked a little big and she was pregnant and she had 8 babies, and we found wonderful homes for the other ones, but we still have 3. So now it's playtime in the Goldberg house with the bunnies.
Well, off you go, little ones. I hope you like your new home at the Goldberg house. Or should I more specifically say, the Goldberg Frye house. Because that girl who found a bunny sitting across the street happens to be my honey bunny, the love of my life, Soleil Moon Frye. If you don't know who Soleil Moon Frye is, there you go. By the way, Soleil, as much as I'm in love with you right now, just tell me whether to write the check for the use of your Happy Bunny Chaos video. At the very least, it saves me time having to come up with a monologue for this Easter-related review. Other than to say that, indeed, I loved watching Max and Ruby on Noggin and Nick Jr. when I was very little. Unfortunately, it too has been subject to scrutiny, as with a lot of preschool children's TV shows on Nick, Disney, and PBS Kids.
I don't want you to ever, I want you to promise me, you ain't never, ever gonna watch that no good Max and Ruby again.
I like Max and Ruby.
You better learn to like something else. He's bad. He's going to jail.
Like their brethren Dora the Explorer and Oswald and the Backyardigans, and etc, etc, they've also become the victims of these dreaded grounded videos from Go Animate and Beyond creators. They do not deserve such treatment, but that's YouTube for you. We are, however, going to do them justice with the review of Max Makes a Friend. By the way, happy Easter from all of us at the Thrift Store Rundown, bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Now, the design of the characters in this book makes it look like it was inspired by one of the episodes from the first 3 seasons of Max and Ruby, but this was not inspired by any one specific episode. As far as I can tell, this was specifically made for the book. Now, it's about Louise's little cousin named Fred coming over to play with Max at the park, while Louise and Ruby were tending to their Buddy Scout Jamboree banner that the Buddy Scout leader has assigned them to create. Max and Fred are toying with each other because they don't want to share any of their playthings. But ultimately, things come to a head with their brief rivalry happens to help out Ruby and Louise a great deal, adding pops of color to their Buddy Scout Jamboree banner, which the Buddy Scout leader approves of. All because of Max and Fred resolving their differences without speaking even 15 lines of dialogue, just saying, sharing nicely. Which they did towards the end of this book, resulting in one very happy Buddy Scout leader and 2 very happy bunnies. Ruby thinks Max and Fred will have a great time playing at the park, but Fred doesn't want to share. That's Fred, Louise's cousin, and keeps taking Max's toys. Will Max and Fred ever find a way to get along? Well, they did. Of course, this is inspired by the Novana series. It was published by Grosset and Dunlap, and it retails for, well, we really can't find a retail price in here. It's for the best. I mean, $1.49, that's nothing to sneeze at. And neither is Max and Ruby. I, however, am going to take it this far when it comes to Max and Ruby reviews, because if I take it any farther, if I start buying more books like this, or start buying DVDs, I fear that I might be mercilessly mocked on Go Animate or Beyond, to the point where I might be subject to a grounded video myself. Until that time, this rightfully gets 5 out of 5 claps. If you like Max and Ruby as much as I did, and kinda still do, let me know in the comments below, and perhaps you might start a social media trend, Max and Ruby's Defense Squad. In the meantime, these are 2 bunnies that I would definitely hop with, not just on Easter, but of course a good chunk of the other 364 days a year. Happy Easter from Ruby and her little brother Max, and of course Fred and Louise, and the entire TSR family, and of course the Goldberg Frye family. I got all the happy bunny chaos I need right here. Thank you very much.
Happy chaos!
Thanks for watching TSR. Now, to see another awesome review like this one, click here. If you want to become a Hollywood bargain hunter, click here to subscribe. And I'll catch you on the thrift side.